Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Steph from the Hot Boom Podcast, and today we're going to talk about FTX. Now, before we get started, please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Now, let's get moving. Okay, so we know FTX to be a major crypto exchange that's currently going through a crisis right now. They hit a tough liquidity crunch on Tuesday, where their user base were drawing about $6 billion pretty much, as we speak, sinking the company's value, sinking their FTX crypto token value. And, when FTX really started to gain popularity in 2021, they started infiltrating American sports leagues. FTX signed a 19-year naming right deal with the Miami Heat sports arena for $135 million. FTX signed a 5-year deal with Major League Baseball. And, if you've watched baseball and see the umpires, they had the FTX branding on their shirts. And then you have, Steph Curry was partnered with FTX. He was an investor in them and somewhat of a brand ambassador. The tennis player Naomi, she was invested in FTX. And of course, we got Tom Brady and his ex-wife. They were invested in FTX. They had commercials and, to the moon, all that stuff, right? And I also remember, in 2021, this may not be related to FTX, but I just remember athletes were saying, hey, we're going to start converting our pay into crypto and stuff like that. And who knows if they used FTX as their exchange. But I mean, this is a big deal, man, because, crypto is supposed to be this innovative tech, and, now it's starting to get, mainstream adoption. It was getting mainstream adoption. I mean, we're starting to see commercials during sports games, and you just see the branding. I mean, the Lakers renamed their arena from Staples Center to Crypto.com, so it was like, okay, we're here to stay. And, I thought it was a big risk, honestly, because, crypto is just still extremely volatile in its nature, still a very young industry. And, to be taking these big leaps, because now it's like, mainstream now is dealing with the bear market of crypto, right? And FTX was leading the forefront and establishing these partnership deals and everything like that. I mean, they even with University of California, Berkeley signed a $17 million naming right, and they're not gonna be able to pay that. The Miami Heat, they're gonna probably have to change their name, and Steph Curry, Tom Brady, they were holding FTX tokens, I believe, in part of their deals. And now the token is about to be worth zero, right? And these are just the big athletes, but that we're talking about here. But who knows how many other athletes were involved with FTX? You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy, man. It's like, dang, we really thought crypto was here, and not anymore, man. It's gone. FTX is done. They tried to get a bailout from another exchange. They backed out that deal. And I remember FTX was really popular. It was booming. I didn't use it, but I mean, you see it on commercials and stuff like that, really trying to compete with Coinbase. They were really targeting the American sports leagues, and this just sets crypto back. And it really sucks that, these athletes that were involved, someone put their trust in crypto. Now, I don't think they put their whole money in there, but it's still a lot of money. I mean, to the average, people, that's still a lot of money. And I don't care how rich you are, nobody likes losing money. But, I mean, FTX, man, they definitely infiltrated sports. And just they bid way more they can chew, and it doesn't look good. I don't see crypto coming back to sports anytime soon. Thanks to FTX, and I don't know if Miami Heat's gonna have to find a way to. I don't know if they're gonna rename their arena now. Who knows, man? But and who knows how heavily invested Tom Brady's ex-wife was in, and Steph Curry too, right? It's just everything is still unfolding. But I just thought that was really interesting, considering that we have high-profile athletes that are affected by the liquidity crunch going on with FTX. And what is the next move for these athletes? Or they just have to they got pumped and dumped on, and it just shows you that, hey, these athletes aren't invincible either, right? They're not immune to the volatile nature of crypto, and we're just seeing this on a much bigger scale. And I think we're going to start seeing FTX being pulled off of, umpires and arena umpire shirts and arenas, all that stuff, man. And, I can see sports teams and leagues just kind of stepping away from crypto right now, man. And as they should. And I don't know if they should get back into it, honestly. But we'll see. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. Please like, subscribe. I am out.